Hare Krishna. This is part 4. Glance at the life journey of Srila Prabhupada. To see the part 1, 2 and 3, please refer to the link in the description box. In the article, the reporter refers to Srimad Bhagavatam as biblical literature and quotes Srila Prabhupada as saying, "My mission is to revive people's God consciousness." The article ends, "If Americans would give more attention to their spiritual life, they would be much happier," he says. At Srila Prabhupada's request, Mr. Agarwal allowed an open house in his apartment every night from 6 to 9. Mr. Gopal remembers that a guest asked Srila Prabhupada, "What do you think of Jesus Christ?" And Srila Prabhupada replied, "He is the Son of God." Then he added that he himself was also a son of God. In mid-October, Srila Prabhupada decided to move to New York City. Srila Prabhupada knew no one in New York City, but at least he had a contact from India, who had written a note introducing him to a guru based in New York City, Dr. Ramamurthy Mishra. He welcomed Prabhupada to join him. Prabhupada had stayed in Dr. Mishra's yoga studio. Here he held Bhagavad Gita classes and kirtans. He also suffered several setbacks. His typewriter and tape recorder were stolen here. Later on, he moved to 93 Bowery, where he faced hardships due to roommates. In May of 1966, Srila Prabhupada, with the help of just 2 followers, rented a storefront space in New York's Bowery at 26 2nd Avenue. The storefront was previously a curio shop with the name Matchless Gifts. This became the birthplace of ISKCON. Hence, the shops in ISKCON temples worldwide are named Matchless Gift if you see. Srila Prabhupada describes a Sankirtana movement was first introduced in New York in 1966. At that time, I came and began to chant this Hare Krishna mantra in Tompkins Square Park under a huge tree. I was chanting there for 3 hours with a small mridanga drum. And these American boys assembled and gradually joined. God is eternally a person. Prabhupada's whole emphasis was on getting people to chant God's personal transcendental name, whether they took it as jazz, folk music, rock, or Indian meditation made no difference, as long as they began to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thus, inaugurating Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's glorious Sankirtana movement on July 13, 1966, Srila Prabhupada established ISKCON in New York. An acronym represents International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Krishna Consciousness was Srila Prabhupada's rendering of a phrase from Srila Rupa Goswami Padyavali, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita, to be observed in the mellow taste of executing devotional service to Krishna. In the following months, many more came forward to assist him. Desiring to address him with respect, his disciples began to call him Srila Prabhupada, meaning one at whose feet the masters sit. In the 11 years that followed, Srila Prabhupada circled the globes 14 times, bringing the teachings of bhakti to thousands of people on 6 continents. He constructed 108 temples. The link is given in the description box. Men and women from all backgrounds came forward to accept his message. With their help, Srila Prabhupada established centers and projects throughout the world, including rural communities, educational institutions, and what would become the world's largest vegetarian food relief program, Food for Life. With the desire to nourish the roots of Krishna Bhakti in its home, Srila Prabhupada returned to India several times, where he sparked a revival in the Bhakti tradition. He opened the largest centers of ISKCON in the holy towns of Mayapur and Vrindavan. Of all his contributions, Srila Prabhupada considered his books to be of utmost importance. These books have changed the life of millions. We will discuss that in our next video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Bye.